Hello everyone, my name is Oitro and today I'm going to be talking about class 9 to 10's biology books first chapter. So yeah, so first of all, what is biology? Biology is the branch of science that deals with living organisms and their life processes. It studies plants, animals, and microorganisms in detail. It explains how they grow, reproduce, and survive in the environment. Biology also explores how organisms interact with each other. In short, it is the science of life and living systems. What is the scope of biology? The scope of biology is very wide and important. It includes studying life from tiny cells to large ecosystems. It helps in medicine, agriculture, environmental science, and biotechnology. Biology also helps us understand diseases and human health. So its scope covers almost every part of the living world. What are the main branches of biology? Biology is mainly divided into three major branches. Botany deals with plants and their life processes. Zoology studies animals with their structure and behavior. And microbiology focuses on microscopic organisms like bacteria and viruses. Other branches also include genetics, ecology, biotechnology. So, yeah. So, it is pretty important in our life. Biology is important because it helps us understand our body and health. It plays a key role in medicine and disease prevention. It improves agriculture by increasing crop production. It also helps us protect the environment and wildlife. Biology is directly connected to our survival and development. So, there are classifications and biology of living organisms. Let's talk about that. Basically, classification is the process of grouping living organisms based on similarities. It makes the study of millions of organisms easier and systematic. Organisms are classified based on structure, function, and genetics. It also helps in identifying and naming organisms correctly. Without classification, studying biology would be very confusing. So, next we will talk about taxonomy. So, what is this? Taxonomy is the science of naming, describing, and classifying organisms. It helps organize living things into different groups. It includes identification, classification, and naming of organisms. Carolus Linnaeus is known as the father of taxonomy, and it helps us study biodiversity in an organized way. Now we'll talk about binomial nomenclature. So, this is the system of giving scientific names to organisms. Each organism is given two names, genus and species. For example, humans are called Homo sapiens. This system was introduced also by Carolus Linnaeus and it removes confusion caused by different local names. So, yeah. Taxonomic ranks are levels used to classify living organisms step by step. The main ranks are kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. Kingdom is the highest and most general level, species is the lowest and most specific level. This system helps in proper scientific clarification and classification. Yeah. And now we'll talk about biodiversity. So, biodiversity means the variety of living organisms on Earth. It includes different plants, animals, and microorganisms. Each organism plays an important role in the ecosystem. Higher biodiversity means a healthier environment. It is important for ecological balance and survival as well. So, yeah. Also, there are five kingdoms for classifications, which are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. This system was introduced by Robert Whittaker, and it is based on cell type, nutrition, and body structure. It helps us explain the diversity of all organisms. So, yeah, that's a good thing to know. Oh, yeah. Now, who are the main contributors to classification? As we talked, Carolus Linnaeus played a huge role, and Carolus Linnaeus developed binomial nomenclature and modern taxonomy. That's why he's called the father of taxonomy. And after that, Robert Whittaker also played a massive role here. Robert Whittaker introduced the five kingdom classification system. Their work made biological classification more scientific and organized. These systems are still used in modern biology, so this proves how important their roles were, how important roles they played. So, yeah. So, why do scientists classify organisms? Scientists classify organisms to make their study easier. There are millions of organisms on Earth, so grouping helps manage them. It also helps in identifying new species. And because some animal may have a local name which is different from anything else we have ever heard of the animals being called as, that's why scientific names play a big role in classifying them. So it is a fixed name that no one can change. So if you call a cow by its local name or something, then it is always going to be known as its scientific name instead of your local name, even though you might classify it as your local name, whatever you give it. So, yeah, it plays a huge role, and it makes biology systematic and easier to understand. So, yeah, and that's all for today. That was chapter 1, biology, in a short form video. And yeah, thank you for listening to me, and that's all.